While James was on his way to the hospital, Lars, Kirk, and then bass player Jason Newsted arrived to try and calm down the agitated crowd of almost 60,000 people in that Montreal stadium. Lars said, "Sorry guys, there was an incident with the pyrotechnics, and now James is on his way to the hospital right now, so we can't continue the show." After James was sent to the hospital, Axl and Guns N' Roses came on stage. I guess Axl's mic wasn't working. Axl just threw his mic on the stage and then just walked off. According to all the members of Metallica, Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses could have been the concert savior. Instead, he walked off the stage, and in his dressing room, he acted like nothing happened. Well, unfortunately, Axl's little misdeed caused a huge riot in Montreal. And the Metallica and Guns N' Roses stadium tour is pretty much, unfortunately, best known for that riot in Montreal. But luckily, Metallica returned almost a month after the fire and finished the tour. Top that for a disaster. And next thing you know, James Hetfield was back, and they finished another year-long tour. They toured for almost 3 years after the release of the Black Album. And it does contain a lot of their big hits. Hits on MTV, that is. Back when MTV actually was MTV. Nowadays, MTV's a breeding ground for reality TV show garbage. I mean, what could you ask for? It features Sad But True, Holier Than Thou, Unforgiven, Wherever I May Roam, Through the Never, Nothing Else Matters, and of course their signature tune, Enter Sandman. I always think of the Sandman from Spider-Man when I hear that song for some reason. Actually, no, there is no reason. It's Sandman's in the title, of course. Like I said, there's no problem. I have no problem with the Black Album. This catapulted them to superstardom. And if you want to see proof, I will show you links at the bottom of this tape for the documentaries that I watched, with their Behind the Music documentary and their When Metallica Ruled the World documentary. You'll see why I picked up the Black Album. Well, I rented it from the library. Well, I rent it all the time. It took a while for me to think about what to say for this review because of all the controversy surrounding the Black Album, but I really do love the album, and I highly recommend it for people who want to be introduced to Metallica. So if you want to learn more about Metallica, well, pick up this album, listen to what made them big, and listen to their early work later on, from Kill 'Em All to And Justice for All. I never quite got to their album Hardwired Self-Destruct, but I'm working on it. I'm getting there. So I really enjoy the Black Album. I have no problem with it whatsoever, and you know what? If people say negative things about it, they can say whatever they want, okay? Metallica will be Metallica, and I'm going to be one of those crazy Metallica fans. Well, a mellow Metallica fan, that is. So that's all I have to say, and I'm going to give this 90s masterpiece 10 out of 10 stars. So hopefully, if you guys got Spotify, enjoy the album just like I did.